Before playing AP Shaco, after playing AP Shaco, now I'm a Chad AP Shaco. Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you the best AP Shaco in the world. He hit Challenger. In this video, I'm going to show you his build. Hope you guys enjoy. Also, I highly recommend that you check out his Twitch. He streams quite frequently, so if you want to learn from the master himself, check out his stream. Link in the description. Here are the runes that Extreme Person runs for AP Shaco. You can either go Dark Harvest or Electrocute, but Dark Harvest will always do more damage. However, Electrocute's good if your team keeps fighting without you and you don't have time to clear your camps to get the Dark Harvest stack. Also for Electrocute, you don't need an auto, but personally I prefer Dark Harvest. Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection are pretty standard. Ravenous Hunter, I feel like it's a pretty underrated rune for Shaco. Your box procs Ravenous Hunter, so it gives you insane healing early game. And also there's a bug with Rift Herald that if you kill the eye with Ravenous Hunter, you get a lot of healing. For Sorcery, we're going to take Absolute Focus and Gathering Storm. Absolute Focus is good because the 3 AD that it gives early game is actually quite significant. It helps with your clearing. It's quite noticeable. And mid game, both these runes give about 50 AP, which is quite a lot. So for builds, Extreme Person goes two main builds. For Final Build 1, he goes this most of the time. If you're against a lot of mobile champions, he'll run this build. He runs Final Build 2 for immobile champions. They're both good AP burst builds. However, Final Build 2 has better DPS, but it's kind of irrelevant if you're against mobile champions because they can just walk away from it and you won't be able to get the Nash's Tooth procs off. Extreme Person starts Hunter Machete and Refillable Potion. He does not go Rejuvenation Bead because some games he doesn't go Tiamat, other games he does go Tiamat, which depends on the pace of the game. For his first back, he'll get Tiamat if the game's going pretty slow so that you can farm up and out-farm the enemy jungler. Else, he'll just skip the Tiamat and go straight to the Smite item. Most of the time, he'll go Blue Smite. However, sometimes he'll go Red Smite if they're constantly 1v1ing you and you're losing the trades. And then you'll pick up a Dark Steel because it provides good AP and mana and boosts the speed if you can afford it. For the next couple of backs, what you want to do is you want to focus on getting the AP enchantment. After you get the AP enchantment, you can upgrade your boots. Most of the time, you'll go Ionian boots for the CD. However, if you're against a lot of armor or AP and AD champions, you'll go the respective boots. For the next item that he goes, depending on which build he's going and depending on how soon he needs his power spike, he'll go either Stinger or Hextech Revolver. Hextech Revolver provides a really good early spike. If the game's progressing very fast, you probably want to go Hextech Revolver. However, if the game is going slow, you want to go Stinger so you can outfarm the enemy. And then you want to finish the build left to right depending on which build you choose. Some situational items you can go are Medgice. If you're snowballing pretty hard, you can go upgrade your Dark Steel into Medgice. If you need more armor, you can go Zonias. For a skill order, he puts 1 point in W, and then level 2 he puts a point in Q, then he maxes Z, then Q, then W. The reason why he only puts 1 point in Q, opposed to most Shacos who like to max Q or put 3 points in Q, is because when you 1v1 a jungler, you do no damage unless you have points in Q, so it's just better to do that. Also, if you know like Q tricks, like queuing over walls to increase your distance, it makes it less necessary to put more points in Q. Also, Blue Smite helps with ganking. Alright, so I already covered Extreme's routes in another video, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to quickly show it to them. If you want like a more in-depth version of those routes, please check out the video. It should be in the link description below. So for the first route he likes to do is put 2 boxes at red at the 30-second mark, like right there. And then put 2 boxes that are not going to proc the Krugs when they spawn. Kill the red, queue over to the Krugs, then clear Scuttle. You're going to be level 3 here. And you can either gank bot or mid. Most of the time, you want to gank mid so you have access to your blue side. The other clear that he likes to do is he puts 2 boxes at red. At 30-second mark, he runs over to his wolves. He puts 1 box at wolves. He runs back to put another box at red. He clears red. He clears all of wolves. Clears blue. Does Scuttle. And at this point, you can either look for ganks top or mid. If you can't gank top or mid, what he likes to do is he does Grump. Still looking for a gank while looking for a gank to gank top or mid. If you still can't do that, he'll just go over to Raptors and then keep looking for ganks. So his blue side starts. He puts 2 boxes at Little Wolves and then 2 boxes at blue, not gonna be procced by blue when blue spawns. You start wolves, he backstabs both little wolves, so both the wolves will die from the boxes. He lets the big wolf stay alive. He kills blue, then grump, then scuttle. At this point you're level 3. You can either gank top, mid, but most of the time he'll just invade, try to steal something like red or raptors. And then after like doing raptors, or if he sees some free damage mid, he'll gank you over the wall to gank mid so that he has access to his bot side, red side farm. And then while he's clearing that, he can look for ganks mid and bot. And the final route that I often see him do is, this time he puts 2 boxes at wolves, 2 boxes at blue. He completely kills wolves, then he kills blue, grump, then scuttle. At this point he's going to be level 3. It's similar to the last route. You can gank top or mid, and most likely he'll gank mid so he has access to his red side farm. Alright, so for the early game, what he likes to do is he tries maximizing the farm he can get early game, but at the same time you want to be map aware and look for easy kills on the map or easy ganks. Extreme often, like with his clears, the routes I showed previously, he often ganks mid just for damage to get onto the other side of the map to clear the rest of his camps. This way he can also like apply pressure without like doing much. Another strange thing I noticed from Extreme was that he clears his Krugs fully. I see a lot of Shaco streamers clear the Krugs only partially, but Krugs actually give you quite a lot of XP, so you guys can try clearing Krugs completely. And then for the mid to late game, what you want to do, if you're super behind, he often uses his clone to farm. He doesn't really split, he tries mainly to team fight. His build, I think AP Shaco is a lot better at team fighting than AD Shaco. If you're able to put down a box on AP Shaco and not have it destroyed, it can dish out quite a bit of damage. And also your clone dying does a lot of damage too. He often tries to block a lot of abilities with his box to protect him and his teammates. He often places boxes at choke points to defensively peel for his team. The main rule for Shaco doesn't really change. Your main goal is to kill the squishies in the backline. And your main priorities for AP Shaco are farming to get your items and being part of winnable team fights. I feel like the rest of Extreme's gameplay is like pretty comparable to a common AD Shaco player. You basically play AP Shaco like you play AD Shaco in the late game, trying to kill the squishies. That's it for this build. Make sure you check out Extreme's Twitch because it's very useful to watch, and so you can learn how to be a good AP Shaco like him. He's also releasing a more expansive guide. If you want to stay in tune to that, please follow him on Twitch. Yeah, and thanks for watching.